Yeah, and just him to bounce back after that fumble. We got to get rid of the ball there. We're going to make mistakes, all of us. But I thought he bounced back and made the plays we needed to make to win the game.
What did you guys? What kind of adjustments did you make in that second at halftime? That was going to be 30-7 in the second half.
Yeah, really not much as far as adjustments. Just kind of reloading and kind of saying guys were right here. We had to fight our way back in the second quarter. Built some momentum. We just said, look, we're going to get the ball in the third quarter. We're going to go score, and we're going to change the game. So I thought, offensively we could have done more. But, it was a good game, especially week one, right? You're always going to, offense is going to have some tough times.
You think leadership's important on this team, like guys like Brinkman who came in and showed you what they could do?
Oh, no doubt. And I told the guys, I just got done talking to them. The leadership in that room is infectious. I just feel like there's really not a bad guy in our locker room. And everybody's selfless, and that's what it takes to win. And like we always say, we expect to win, especially at home. But we expect to win because we put in a lot of work throughout the week. So a lot of hard workers, guys that get it, no egos, and I enjoy coaching them. Yeah, I think that's what we wanted to have some fresh legs. So that's why we went an extra defensive lineman this week and for a DI. I thought they did a great job. Got after the quarterback. It was a difference maker. It was our front seven, right? And, Wint made some plays. JJ went down. Sopik came in. He played well. That's why we brought Sopik on. When I had him in Calgary, I'm like, this kid can play some football. So it's great to see all those guys play well.
What sort of challenges does Vernon give you as a defense?
Just extended plays. Like you see some of the bigger plays, they were, off schedule. He gets outside the pocket, the 1 second and forever. Unfortunately, we kept them on their back end. We always say if we keep them on their back end when they're inside at 10, it's going to lead to at least 3. We had 2 drives we should have kept them in their back end, but he's a professional. That's why he's highly paid, and the reason why they think that they're the #1 team in the league. Vernon can extend plays, and he's a good quarterback.
How big was that punt that John put them down to 10?
It was huge. Made them go, have to go 100 yards to beat us. Big play there, and I think our defense made the plays they needed to in the second half. That was a very impressive defensive performance second half.
Ryan, when you look at Jake, Jared, and Flo, how dominant those 3
You see it. Jake plays inside on first down. We put him down, on the edge on second down. And I said a few weeks ago, I feel like our D-line's better than last year. And, Jake's a great addition, blue-collar type of worker, flows the same way. It's going to make that other guys in the D-line room elevate their game too. So very proud of our veteran leadership.
Go back to Cam as well. After that fumble, how instrumental is Coach Mike Miller being able to kind of calm it down and talk to that quarterback group and allowing him to progress with this game for the rest of the night?
Yeah, that's where Mike's at his best, right? He's got a good relationship with those quarterbacks and understands the big picture of things. And, we got to make sure he's in the right frame of mind, and Mike does that too. And, I just try to tell him, like, you can't revisit that mistake, right? Happens. So let's move on to the next play and find a way to win this game. And we put ourselves in a bad spot in the second quarter, but you sure seeing the character of that locker room. We never wavered off the fact we're going to find a way to win this game.
A little bit iffy on the officiating side. I don't want to get you in trouble, but in the fourth quarter, 8 minutes ago, it looked like it was a fumble. Did they give you any explanation as to why that wasn't?
Yeah, they said that he lost his forward progress, right? And so, that's sometimes they're not always going to be their best. But, yeah, I wish we had had a few calls go our way, but I thought they did a good job for the most part.
Did you get an explanation on the challenge? It looked like his foot was out. Was his left foot in?
Yeah, so they pretty much said Toronto, said it was a catch. So, I can't really argue with the referees when it's out of their hands there. But, he was clearly bobbling, and I thought going out of bounds, I thought it was a challenge that I could win, even though I never win them. But that's why I kept it in my pocket, because there's a few other times I could have challenged, but I just didn't feel like it was the right time. But, I felt if we challenge that one, we keep them, back on their end, and it's going to lead to points. So it was worth throwing.
How important was the play of Carey tonight for you guys?
Well, that's why we brought him in. A lot of people, bet against Kadeem, and I've known him for a long time, and you've seen it tonight. So our running game is going to be exactly what it was last year. He's a good player.
And then how important was it to beat a team like BC week 1, just, get like a big challenge, like how you said they're a league favorite, but then for them to come into your house for you guys to take care of business? How important is that, especially going now into the rest of the season?
No doubt. It was important for us to go against a great team. A lot of people are picking to, be in the Grey Cup. And, we beat them at home, big deal. Like, we got to go to Vancouver and win a damn game, right? So we should beat them at home. But it was good for us, just our locker room. And, 2024 Argonauts, and then let's see where we're at. So it's going to be a process. We're going to take it each day at a time, but I feel like we got a chance to win a lot of football games this year, but it starts with the next one.
2 more questions.
Overall thoughts on the secondary tonight?
Yeah, they play well. We gave up some stuff I wish we'll clean up. The nice part is week 1, we will clean it up, right? We got a lot to learn from. We didn't play a clean game all 3 phases, but, that's expected the first game of the season. So it's great for us to learn from and understand that we got to be better to continue to win football games.
Going into the offseason, the special teams lost some players. You had minuses now, plus speak to the pluses that you had in special.
Yeah, I think, we loaded up a little bit on the linebacker core. Let those guys, bring in Sopic. We got Brian. We got him later in the year from Montreal when they let him go. So feel really good about that room. And I always watch it during practice. I watch special teams stuff. You get to see the guys that understand their special teams player and how important it is, and they take their role very seriously. And it's just good. I think all those guys, man, I'm just so happy for them, proud of them.
Last question after the left.
Coach, the game could have gone away from you earlier. You're down 14 points. I know it's only week 1, but what did you learn from this game?
Resilient, right? And we always say it's going to be, I always say 57 plus 3, but a full 60 minutes. And I always tell them, look, we can't worry about the outcome right now, right? Certain times you get down by 14, they're worried about the outcome. Let's just worry about the process, right? What are we going to do to get down to, let's kick a field goal or score a touchdown? Whatever we got to do, right? We'll find ways to win the game. It's never going to be easy. It's professional sports. They get paid too, right? So, yeah, sometimes you stub your toe and you got to, put your big boy pants on and find a way to win, or slug it out if you're going to lose, right? Give your best. So, happy with that unit.
Tonight, man, it started training camp. Coach did a real good job training the running backs and, helping me catch on to the offense, real comfortable with the line. So I just really couldn't wait to come out this first game and, showcase.
How important was it to have such a big game tonight, especially in game 1 of the season?
I mean, it's very important. It was most important just to get the win. So all of that came fighting for the win. The holes was open. I hit them. It's all up front that they made me look good, and I'm just happy for that.
Kadeem, I apologize if this was asked before. That's your first touchdown in the year. I mean, how good did that feel?
I got the monkey off my back. Man. We can say that. It felt so good. I mean, especially coming from a receiving touchdown. Probably got a handful of those. So it was already just a different start, a different vibe out here, just a different me. And I'm just excited to be on this team and just keep winning. Feels good to win.
I know there's obviously been a lot of chatter that's happened throughout the offseason, a lot of different faces within this organization. Cam coming in and taking the reins. I mean, being a veteran guy in this league, I mean, what did you guys say to him prior to making his first home start here?
Oh, man. He was ready. Just like I said, from training camp, Coach did a good job getting us all ready. So when we stepped on that field today, all we wanted to do was just show what we can do. Like Cam said, he's been an underdog his whole life. So to get on here to, start home game, he was ready to go. Just like I was ready to go in this front line. And we all was ready to go. And we're hungry.
Is it nice playing in front of that offensive line? I mean, last year they were great. I mean, they kept Chad upright pretty much the whole entire time and arguably their tops.
I can say I feel good after any game I played in the CFL. They kept me good. I mean, I took some hits now, but I feel excellent, man. It felt great just to see how big those holes were. They gave me so much room that I can show my abilities and make people miss. So I'm excited to keep running behind those men.
Playing on grass.
It felt good. It was soft. Man, I was laying down. It was good, man. It was really good.
Do you feel you have anything to prove?
I mean, every day I step on here, I got a lot to prove. A lot to prove. I don't really care about the media too much, but, I mean.
Oh, we care about you.
We care about you.
I didn't hear too much this offseason about me, so. But we can keep it that way, and I'm just excited to, show everybody who I can do, or who I could be. And, I'm wearing that blue just to represent.
1 game, 17 to go. Is that the attitude, though?
That's the attitude. We got 1 down, and we're looking for 18 more to go. This team was real close last year, and I'm just trying to be that finished piece.
That's got to feel pretty good, I'd assume, right?
Feels great. Feels great. Like I said earlier to the guys, it's all about going 1-0. No matter how we do it, we got to fight. We know it's going to be a dog fight. 1-0 is a go every week, so it's a great feeling.
I wanted to ask you about this. I mean, after that fumble, I see that, Coach Mike Miller comes over and has a conversation with you. I mean, how much of a calming presence is he, and how much has he helped you as you progress through training camp and now, being the starter of this team?
Yeah, from the time that I signed here, Miller reached out to me, Coach Mike Miller, and it's been nothing but great support from him. In my development as a quarterback, it all falls on him. He's a great coach, and he knows how to coach guys. If a guy's not getting, he'll figure out how to make him get it. I all the thanks to him. It's great.
I mean, you really spread the ball out tonight too, as well. I mean, I want to ask you about Rasheed Bailey and just a calming presence that he is. I mean, being in this league and being a new guy on this team. And what did you see from him and the connection you two had?
Yeah, it's great. Rasheed Bailey brings great energy in here. He's positive all the time. He knows when to get guys fired up. I messed him on a few corners during practice this week, and he's like, man, just trust me. For us to connect in that corner in the end zone, it feels great to have that guy out there with us. Like I said, bringing that positive energy at all times.
How much did your eyes light up seeing him open in the end zone like that?
Oh, it was great. I seen the leverage he had on the safety, and I just had to confirm the corner was, squatting down. And at that point, it's just trust Rasheed Bailey,
Offensive line as well. Yet again, they're weight and for their work on this team.
Oh, they're amazing. Everything goes through them. Battles are won up front, and we know that. We have, in my opinion, a great O-line, best O-line in the league. Those 2 sacks are on me. I just want to make that very clear. It's not on them. That's something I'm going to get fixed.
Defensively as well, like when you're having that opportunity, knowing that the defense at any point in time can shift the game and get the ball back for you, how much confidence do you take in that as a quarterback in the league?
Oh, great confidence in it. Sorry. But, those guys are every single time something stalls out on offense, they're telling us, we believe in you guys. We're going to get you back. And sure enough, they're going to do it. We have confidence in that. So, this is a full team game, full team effort. When one side of the ball is not doing their job, the other side picks us up. And, it gets us going. It's ebbs and flows, and we know that. And, they were there to pick us up today a few times.
Cam, what were the main takeaways from today's game that you can take from this and learn going forward into the bye week and against Edmonton coming up?
Yeah, the biggest one is the fumble. Obviously, not doing stuff like that. Just throw it away, dirt it. If don't try to do too much. I try to do too much in that play, and I hurt our team. And luckily we were able to pull it out in the end. But that's something I got to get fixed.
You used your feet today. What's the motivation in your mind? Do you feel that you did too much standing up?
Yeah, I got to slide. I got rocked a few times out there, but. It's a little indecision. I don't like to slide, behind the chains, but, sometimes it's a smart thing to do. I just got to go do that next time. Yeah.
Must have been nice, too, to get the QB sneak touchdown as well to put the game away.
Oh, yeah. I felt like we were back in last year with the short yardage stuff. But, yeah, it's a good feeling. The O-line, it's all up there front with those guys and those kind of plays. They got a great push, and I just got to walk in at that point.
At that point of the game, too, though, Ken, that's a big play when you look at it. You get the defense gets the 3 and out, and, you're able to just put the game away.
Yes, sir. Yeah, the defense came up big in that situation. We knew they were going to. We know, like I said to him, we got all the confidence in the world in those guys, and being able to seal the game right there in that situation felt good.
Were you nervous at all coming out?
No, sir. I feel like this is the only time I'm not nervous in my life is when I'm playing football. So I get away from everything mentally, and I just get out here and I play the game I love. You got guys around that trust you, and you got a coaching staff that trusts you. It takes the nerves away from it.
How about the confidence to go up against a quarterback like Vernon Adams, go toe-to-toe?
Yeah, it's something you dream of as a kid, going up against one of the greats in the league. So, be able to go out there and go head-to-head with Vernon, and, it's a great feeling for me. I knew it was going to be a dogfight with him, and, it's something that, we take great pride in, fighting to the end.
I mean, that one's got to feel good, getting the first win here at home, especially against a good team in BC.
Yeah, no, BC is always a good team. I mean, they got Vern, a lot of returning guys from last year. So, we got a lot of new guys, but we're still going to get after you. Defense, D-line, it don't matter. Who's in, we're rotating, we're staying fresh, we're getting after that QB. So, and then the offense played awesome today. Duke's a hazard. He played great.
Is that the new nickname for Cam?
That's my new nickname for him, so hopefully it starts up.
I want to look at the progression of your career. I mean, you come in here late in 2022. You win a Grey Cup with this team, kind of in and out of the lineup last year. And now it looks as if you're going to be a kind of prominent fixture on that defensive line. How much pride do you take in that? And what's a ceiling for you here this season?
Yeah, I'm just so happy I got in an organization that trusts me, that, they have guys that, aren't putting guys down. They're always bringing guys up. Don't matter if they're PR or whatever, but it's just, I'm excited to help this team out and help them get some wins this year.
You get 2 sacks right off the hop, too, man. That's got to feel good, right?
Yeah, that felt really good. Felt really good to rub the belly today.
I asked Jake about this earlier. Yourself, Flo, him. This could be a pretty formidable defensive line here for opposing quarterbacks. I mean, what would you think your ceiling is for the 3 of you guys and the defense as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, the whole D line, don't matter who's on it, but we're still getting used to playing with each other. So we're just going to keep playing fast and getting after QBs.
What does it mean to learn from so many veterans on this front seven?
As soon as we signed Jake this year, I mean, I was so excited because, I mean, he's the best D tackle in the league. I get to learn from him every day. So it's just, you know, we're bringing guys to push each other, and that's the only way we're going to get better. So bringing all these vets, having all these vets, it's made me a way better player.
What does it mean to do this also without Sean with you guys out there? I know that's a tough loss anytime Sean Oakman's not out there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Oak's always doing his thing. I mean, Montreal last year, 3 sacks. So when he plays, he's always dominating. So, you know, when he gets back in there, he'll be good to go.
Why didn't we get the DX celebration this year?
I got flagged last year for it, so I got to wait on it. Maybe a touchdown or something, so it don't matter as much.